There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rutgers' offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Schultz. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Duff. Turning it on. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Duff. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Scarlet Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
Breaks into the open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Trying to get the corner. Got room to work. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
To the air, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Porter. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw at Schultz. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Here's the handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Scarlet Knights have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Western Kentucky was far from the friendly confines of Bowling Green, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job, because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback, because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Runs through a tackle. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Finds his man. It's Jones. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's Santos. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Going right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Sayed. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block that.
Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Gotta protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got it in the middle, it's Blake. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Schultz. Good timing on the quick out. Good, solid tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gets rid of it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Nice football intelligence, understanding I'm not going to get to the quarterback, I'm not going to sack him, but if I get a mid up in the air, if I get one of those paws up there while he's throwing it, I can get the deflection and still ruin the screen pass. Really, really nice job by that defense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Scanning the field, it's Schultz. Got his man. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The quick out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to...
He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finding an escape route. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Santos. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quickly complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Finds the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
He's going to take off. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blake. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
Sweet cut there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Rutgers. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia Southern came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact, this wasn't ever really in question. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Going to sling it on second down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Porter. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able...
Wide open spaces. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Buckeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Schultz. Pocket breaking down. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, what a cut! He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice. And you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took it.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Schultz. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rockwell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. to the ground with the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on second down. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. To the air, it's Sayin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Rutgers! Great job by the back on the option. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the returner is stopped. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Soft spot in the middle. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sayin. Release to the back. Complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Spins away from the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are Great catches of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.